What's going on YouTube? It's your man Olive Juice here with Blood Brothers Gaming, and I'm bringing the NCAA back. That's right, you may have saw the first couple of games of my original series that I had planned with the Southern Methodist Mustangs, but the truth is, while the storyline behind it was nice with them, being on probation and didn't have a football program compete in the 1988 and 89 seasons and have really just been complete, just not a very good team since then. While to me that was a good storyline and rebuilding, I just didn't have fun with the gameplay. I mean, I got to a point where I was 3-2, which you guys didn't see the last 3 games that I have recorded. And I had played against Texas A&M and lost, but when I had originally recorded, I just did it so lazily and rushed the gameplay. Didn't really try that hard, and to be honest, I didn't want to put you guys through that game and just a gameplay and a series where you could probably tell if I showed you guys the footage that I just wasn't really having that much fun with it, to be honest. So what I'm gonna do is, you see, I'm recreating OJ Michaels to start fresh, start new. And one of the biggest things I've wondered during this whole past football season was, how would Teddy Bridgewater have looked going through the ACC? Now, as everybody knows, he left after his junior season, got drafted by the Minnesota Vikings. But how would it have gone as a senior, to be honest, to go through with the team that we had this past season and have Teddy Bridgewater, or even for that matter, the team that we had that this game originally had as the roster? How would we have looked? How would we have fared in the ACC? That's the big question on my mind. So what I want to do is bring it to you guys through the avenue of NCAA 14. So with that being said, welcome to the beginning, the real beginning of the road to the Hall of Fame for OJ Michaels. We're going to show you guys, I'm going to show you guys some practice footage just to get you all familiar, see it playing now. Teddy Bridgewater is back to pass, hits Devontae Parker. Devontae Parker is the leader of this receiving core, and he is the biggest weapon on this offense outside of Teddy Bridgewater. If we can get him going in most games without trying to force the ball to him, this team can do big things this season. I mean, maybe even go undefeated. I mean, this past season in the ACC without Teddy Bridgewater, we went 9-4 after the bowl game, and Devontae was out for half of those games. I mean, I think he missed the first 5 or 6 games, and this is one of the big things that we were missing. I think in the Virginia game, we had a couple of plays where if we would have had that right there with Devontae Parker, just the ability to throw it up to him and him go make a play, we would have won 2 out of the 3 games that we lost in the regular season. And who knows, we could have even gotten a better bowl game than what we had, maybe even a BCS caliber bowl, even though it's the playoffs now. But we could have had a bigger bowl game, and who knows what would have happened. Would have been a repeat of Georgia. I mean, who knows? I mean, everybody knows we didn't really show up against Georgia, so I wanna offer up a redo. Eli Rogers is the second man on this receiving core. He's got sure hands. He's not afraid to go over the middle, and he can even make some spectacular plays as a receiver, out of the slot, on the edge, wherever you want to put him at. He can do big things. And Damian Copeland is another one. He's got probably the surest hands on the team in traffic. And to be honest, if I'm in a jam, I'm looking for him. I mean, that's just how it's gonna be, because he can really catch the ball in traffic. And then switching over to the defensive side, we got Preston Brown at middle linebacker. He's the leader of this linebacking core, and the thing with him is not only can he support the run, but as you saw, he can cut off, he can stick with a tight end and take them interceptions and run with them. Hakeem Smith is another guy starting at safety. He can pretty much go around, he can run with anybody, and he can make plays. You see, he picks off the ball, and he hits pretty hard as well. So we don't want to test him. People aren't going to want to test him all that much. It's just got to be what it is. He's gonna tear it up if they test him too much. And then on this side, I believe that was T. Floyd, number 19, Terrence Floyd. He's another one. He's going to be a lockdown corner this year for us and shut it down. And then Calvin Pryor, the other safety, he's going to be the big man in the back playing that center field type role where, if somebody's getting ready to catch a pass across the middle, he's there. We want him to blitz up the gut, he's there. Lorenzo Malden, we want pressure on the line, he's there. He'll dive. He'll do whatever he needs to do to get to the quarterback. He's going to be a big part of this defensive line. Then we want to switch back to the offensive side with Sonoris Perry at the running back position. He's got great vision, good speed to get to the outside if he needs to, and he can make plays. He can catch the ball also. I didn't show anything with him doing that. Dominique Brown reminds me a lot of Michael Bush, mainly because he was a quarterback in high school, made the switch to running back, and while his production hasn't been there, he has the ability. I believe he has the ability that Michael Bush had. He just wasn't able to showcase it, and I don't know what happened to keep him back where he was and not be able to contribute as much. And then we also got Michael Dyer, the MVP of the BCS game with Auburn from a few years back. So with that being said, this is going to be a fun series. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, show us some love, and we'll see y'all next time against Virginia Tech.